Sir, in the last video, you people can aware what is auto boxing, what is auto unboxing, and then type parameter, some clarity. Okay, so that you people can able to understand, sir, primitive type of functional interfaces very easily, right? Okay, just observe that. Do you know, I have predicate is there, sir. We covered already this predicate. Predicate can take one input type parameter. Predicate can take one input type parameter is going to is there, sir. Assume, sir, it contain one abstract method. Of course, default methods are there. One abstract method. Can you please remind once what is that abstract method? Test method. Public boolean. Test is the method. It is always going to take t type as the type parameter, and then some default methods are there. Now, do you know, I want to write, I have an array of int values are there. I want to check whether the given number is even number or not. Okay, in the last videos I covered already this example. Just observe that. Suppose I have int array x is equal to, I have one int array is there, sir, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Are you getting how many values are there? Can you please cross check? 6 values are there, sir. Write a predicate to check whether the given number is even or not. This is about my requirement. Can you please tell how you can write, sir? Predicate. This predicate is always going to take integer type as the argument, because here int values are there, integer type. One very important observation you people should be aware. Sir, type parameter, you can't pass primitive type. Type parameter, you can't pass primitive type. It's always object type only. Okay, if I can provide I value, what condition it is going to check, sir? Is it even or not? Are you getting I percentage to double equal to 0? Is it even number or not? It's going to check. Okay, well, now for each int value x1 in x, for each int value x1 in x, if p dot test of x1, if this test condition satisfied, then can you please print SOP of x1? Do you know, if I execute this code, what is the output by default we are going to get? Only even numbers by default I will get. Correct or not? Okay, sir, for each int value x1 in x, p dot test of x1, SOP of x1, then automatically what values by default we are going to get? Only even numbers, 0, 10, 15, 10, 20. This is the output by default we are going to get, sir. Sir, perfectly it's going to work. We covered this example in the last videos, right? But now I'm telling there are some problems are there in this approach. What the problems is, take very special care. What is the need of primitive type functional interfaces? From this example you can able to understand, sir, performance wise this code not up to the mark. Regarding performance wise, it's never recommended. What the problem is? The problem, if I use predicate, this predicate is always going to take which type as the argument? Integer type. But my input values are what type? Int values. So if I pass int value x1 for my predicate, internally it will be converted into integer, sir. Because predicate is always going to take input as the object type, but are primitive type. So even you are providing int value, it will be converted into integer type. Regarding it will be converted into integer type automatically. Because of which concept? Auto boxing concept is there. Because of that auto boxing concept, internally every int value will be converted into integer object. First conversion, which is nothing but auto boxing. Next, if you want to perform percentage operator, arithmetic operator, sir, if you want to perform arithmetic operation for object types, you can't perform. Internally, sir, compulsory we require to convert this integer to primitive, and then this operation is going to be happen, sir. Regarding again integer to int, auto unboxing is going to be happen. Are you getting? So first int value should be converted to integer, which is nothing but auto boxing. Next this integer value will be converted to int type, which is nothing but auto unboxing. So for every int value, compulsory auto boxing, auto unboxing are required to perform. Correct or not? Okay. How many int values are there? Can you please perform? Can you please observe? How many int values are there? 6 int values are there. 6 times auto boxing, 6 times auto unboxing is required to perform. Unnecessary performance is going to be down. Are you getting? Performance is going to be down. That's why, so normal functional interfaces are not best suitable for the primitive types. Remember this one. Sir, not only here. Suppose I have function is there. Function. Sir, function interface function is there. We discussed already, right? How many type parameters it's going to take? Can you please tell? 2 type parameter. One is t, comma, second one is r. This function contain one method. What is that method? Apply. Apply is the method, right? I mean abstract method apply. Public r is the return type. Next and after that apply is the method which is always going to take a t type. Remember this one, which is always going to take t input type, return types are both should be object type. Now my requirement, array, can you please write a function? Can you please write a function which can take int value as the argument and the return its a square value. This is about my requirement, right? Which can take one int value and the return its a square value. This is about my requirement, right? How you can able to write? Function of input is the integer type. Input is what type? Integer type. Next return type is also square, means integer only. F is equal to, if I can give I, then I have to get I into I. Lambda expressions are, if I can give I, then I have to get I into I into I, like this, right? Sir, now system dot out dot println f dot apply of 10 I am taking. Yeah, perfectly 100 is the answer by default you are going to get. Don't keep any doubt at all. 100 perfectly it's going to work. But I am sure this approach is worst kind of programming practice. What is the reason? What is the reason for that is, the reason is here you are providing which value? Which value? Int value. Int value. But this function is always expecting what type? Integer type. Integer type. That's why. So first this int to integer will be converted. Auto boxing. Auto boxing. Next integer to int type should be converted. Otherwise multiplication operator you can't apply. Sir, arithmetic operators applicable for primitives, not for objects. Internally even you are applying, first it will be converted into what? Primitive type. Sir, integer to int, auto unboxing. Auto unboxing. I into I means okay, square value int type, assume. But it has to return integer. It has to return integer type. That's why again this result will be converted into integer. Wow. Are you getting? So just f dot apply of 10. So here 10 will be converted, primitive 10 will be converted into integer object. For multiplication operation it will be converted into primitive type. Next after that to return integer, again it will be converted into integer type, like how many times auto boxing, auto unboxing? Because of these internal auto boxing and auto unboxing concept, performance is going to be down like anything. That's why. So if your input types are primitives, if your return types are primitive, normal functional interfaces are not at all recommended. Compulsory, highly recommended, we should go forward. Okay, primitive type functional interfaces. Remember that specially designed functional interfaces are there to handle this type of requirement. Those things are nothing but what? Primitive type functional interfaces, right? I hope everyone can able to understand what the need are. Primitive type functional interfaces. To improve performance, we should go for primitive type functional interfaces, right? Okay, sir, I will explain with example, don't worry much.